so they get better medical treatment when they have a heart attack.
Like allowing a man to swim against women in the Olympics? That kind of... That's discrimination, dude. Like, dude, this dude is like 6'3", wears a 14 Nike, racing against women in the National Olympics. That's not good. No, that's not cool. What?
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 Can't fucking do. You have to control it. I mean, you're hitting every fucking retarded ass topic.
Where do you get your information from?
Fucking read it all, dude.
You read it? From where? Twitter?
I watch
Instagram,
it live. If they reference any data, you can go get it.
You watch it live from where? You watch it live? You get all of your information live? From where? Where do you get your information from? Camo?
Where are you from?
I get it from God.
So you can't tell me. Or you're too embarrassed to tell me.
Fuck, would I be embarrassed to listen to yourself?
Well, tell me. Tell us.
Oh, you see those shots? Those are amazing.
Tell everyone, Camel, where do you get your information from?
Well, when Ted Cruz says something retarded, I get my information from Ted Cruz. I can hear him. The sound of my own ear. I can hear him say the retarded thing.
Alright, so you're you get your information from Ted Cruz.
Yep, there you go. Mainline Ted Cruz.
Where do you get your information from? You haven't told us where you get yours from.
I watch Dan Bonji. I watch Anthony Brian Logan. I'll humor Steven Crowder. It's a funny show.
So, these aren't news sources, buddy.
No, news sources give you false information.
Listen, dude,
really? Steven Crowder is a fucking of truth telling.
Wait a second, I'm giving you actual sources. You guys, you just told me you listened to Ted Cruz.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so you don't give me any credible source for your information. I'm giving you credible sources. By the way, Anthony Brian Logan doesn't use anything but credible sources.
Did you call Crowder a credible source?
I said Anthony Brian Logan. And by the way, Steven Crowder does use reliable sources.
No, he doesn't.
Really? CNN, NBC, ABC,
He used What's Up With That for his climate denial bullshit, which is not a fucking credible source of information.
They use what?
A website called What's Up With That? WATTS.
Well,
Up With That.
in my
climate denial blog by a fucking climate denier who's a piece of shit.
In my opinion, you mistook his sarcasm as being a factual. Steven Crowder, first and foremost, is a comedian.
Yeah.
And he has a lot of satirical shit with his stuff. And if you were so dumb to believe that he used some false information from a website like the Babylon Bee.
I need you to Google the word grifter, please.
What? Google the word what?
Please, God.
Steven Crowder is just like a little boy with a fucking gun strap on his shoulder and
Yeah, he
just
looks
says stupid
ridiculous.
shit all day.
These little guns he's got.
Yeah, but you gotta admit that whenever he goes onto a college campus,
Yeah, he's really good at owning those 17 and 18-year-old freshmen. Ooh.
well, I mean, that's what
It's
you
impressive.
are. Technically, that's what you are. You're just as dumb as they are. I mean, the next thing I'm gonna hear from your mouth is communism is good. It just hasn't been done right yet.
Okay, you're
Right.
definitely trolling. I feel like you were
I'm trolling.
manufactured by a
I'm
troll farm.
trolling. I'm trolling because you really think communism is good.
This is what happens, like, you say a couple things that they disagree with, and then you're a communist.
This is your
Well,
fucking
I mean,
brain.
I don't know.
Right wing media.
I don't know if you're a communist or not.
Nobody brought up
You
communism
sounded pretty
except you,
confident a
just for the
second
record.
ago.
Well, I don't know. You haven't told me anything. You don't tell me your sources. You
Commie
don't tell me
kids
your
on
beliefs.
kids in the
You
butt.
just. It seems to me that you like to look at child porn.
So you're taking the Scientology.
Is that a Scientology thing?
That's what they do
Oh,
if
is
you
that-
if you speak out against them, they accuse you of being a pedophile.
Deserters.
Yeah.
Oh, considering half of Hollywood are Scientologists and Jews. Amazing.
Oh, I don't know.
I got
you know,
it.
Hey, yo, Adrian, hold my
Gibson
beer.
and-
Someone's on knife.
And Kirk Cameron, there's some guys like you in Hollywood too.
Did you hear about Hunter Biden's laptop?
Hey, welcome to Slay Sled. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Listen up. This is the best damn gun game in the whole freaking world.
Oh, hey. Did you hear about Hunter Biden's laptop?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you hear about his niece's diary?
Oh boy.
Oh boy,
Somebody read somebody's diary.
Pedophile. By the way, have you read this little girl's diary?
So Hunter Biden's niece, which she's like 30 years old, she was recovering from drugs, kind of like what Hunter Biden does, crack. And she was
Hell yeah,
living
dude.
it. She was living it in a house. Renting it in a house. But she moved out in 2018. And a single mother moved back into the house. That's where she found Hunter Biden's niece's diary. Ooh, juicy stuff.
What'd it say?
Yeah.
It said Hunter Biden took showers with her in her late teens. Juicy stuff like that.
Well, maybe he should be arrested.
Well, maybe he should, but maybe Biden should be too. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
So is that why Putin invaded Ukraine?
Whoa.
The final straw.
Well, if you study the economics of America, You'll understand that the only reason why we invaded Iraq and went to war in Afghanistan, it wasn't to find weapons of mass destruction or any of that gay shit. It was to control the American dollar. Gaddafi wanted to trade oil with what? Who was it? Help me out. You guys are like smart. Who did Gaddafi want to trade his oil for?
He wanted to make like a Pan-African currency or something.
Yeah, that's right. He wanted to like trade his oil and create a new nation. Well, Saddam Hussein wanted to start trading oil in the euro, right? The euro? So, it's always been about preserving the United States and the currency and the value of the dollar.
And the military complex.
But,
And
you know,
all the companies that fund it.
the fucked up thing is, I mean, it's all fucked up, but
That it wasn't for freedom. I'm on the edge of my seat, I need to know.
I know, wait.
What's the conclusion?
So in closing, Republicans are good and Democrats are bad.
Alright, well.
I think he died. Sir?
I have a gay uncle. Can't help it. He was gay before I was born. Been with the same dude. It's 50 years.
I guess you're going to hell.
wait, you
So,
said you're gay? You were gay before you were born?
No, dude, my uncle. I'm talking about my uncle here. I have a gay uncle.
And when you're a child and you learn that, did you turn gay?
No.
Wait a minute. You said
Hold on.
you have a gay uncle?
I have a gay uncle.
Look, I'm sorry.
Alright, so it's been with the same dude for 50 years. He was a movie producer. The other guy was a landscape architect. Became a teacher. They adopted a child. That was, her name was Danielle. Danielle would say she was a boy from 4 years old. Would spell her name D-A-N-N-Y.
Holy shit, a 4-year-old girl.
4-year-old girl.
Yeah,
So, 4-year-old girl became 13, going to therapy. By 16, had her breasts removed. And Danielle was now dead.
and by the time she was 30, she committed suicide.
No, he owns a bar.
She owns.
You know what the number one predictor for trans people committing suicide is?
Their
they-
family's religion.
It's if they have a supportive like structure around them of people who love them, or if they're
Well,
rejected by everyone
guess
around
what?
them.
Guess what? Transgenders or getting a transsexual sexual modification goes against nature.
Yeah, but what do you care?
So do hamburgers.
We're sitting here
Why?
playing.
Why do you care
It's
what
natural.
people feel
You
about
just
themselves?
said hamburgers go against nature. No, they don't.
So like, do hamburgers grow on trees, or do we like create massive systems to produce huge amounts of beef and then grind them up and ship them around the world? And like, is that natural?
Did you
Our
ask me?
supply
Did
chain.
you ask me if hamburgers grow on trees?
Well, I can't think of any natural way for fucking cow meat to get into hamburger configuration.
It's natural for
I think you need
a cow.
human beings to like
It's
do a bunch of
natural
unnatural
for
shit.
a cow to grow up, be slaughtered, turn into ground beef. It's also natural for lettuce to grow and then turn into a topping for a hamburger. And the mustard and ketchup and onions.
I think the definition of natural is like things that you like, and things you don't like. You
Someone's on chain level. Wait, what? Natural aren't things that you like or dislike. Natural are things that occur naturally in nature.
So homosexuality isn't something that occurs naturally.
And hamburgers occur naturally in nature.
Walked into that one.
Fellas,
No.
are hamburgers gay?
I don't think homosexuality is something that occurs naturally in nature.
There are factual that some worms and some animals are gay.
Well, are you an animal?
That's not the question.
Well,
Yeah.
are you?
I'm an animal.
Yes, actually.
Yeah, we're all animals.
Okay. Oh, now you're an animal.
Yeah, we are.
So
I'm a
what
mammal.
makes you- What
Now,
Kind of
dude,
animal.
God's spirit
What
vessel.
makes you different from a worm?
We are different from worms, but we're not different
Whoa!
from monkeys.
Whoa! You're
And
not.
there
You're
has
not.
been-
Wait, you said we're not different, but now you're saying we are.
I said we are different from worms. We are not too different from monkeys. And you asked me. You asked if there is some natural gayness in nature. And I told you, yeah, there are some forms of gayness in nature.
No, I never asked you. Did I? Did
Yeah,
I?
you said that.
You
I
said
did.
if there's-
Humans
if
are part
there's-
of nature, so if there's gay humans,
No.
then being gay is part of
No,
nature.
I'm pretty sure I didn't ask that.
Well, you didn't ask, you stated it.
Yes.
We're just.
I was saying that you can't compare animals to humans. That just because humans are gay, or just because animals have gay tendencies, it doesn't mean it's a natural thing.
All right,
Like it does.
Yeah, it doesn't.
it's kind of a weird thing to be against something that just exists.
Well, Like I said, my sister's gay. She's a lesbian, full-blown lesbian.
Right?
I'll be honest.
But I love her, and
That's all that
I
matters.
completely enjoy her company.
So what's the
That's all that
problem?
matters.
You're sighing over it. Why are you worried about it?
That doesn't mean I have to agree. It doesn't mean just because I love her doesn't mean I have to agree with her lifestyle.
Well, it doesn't affect you in any way, shape, or
Yes.
form, really, so...
That's exactly the point that everyone is trying to make. You don't have to agree with them. You just need to just let them be.
Well, my whole argument is not against gays. It's against communism.
Well,
No, it wasn't.
Well, you know, same thing.
So this whole thing started with and you told me like, oh, you must be some kind of conservative hack that watches Fox News every night, and I started.
I mean, you do sound like a producer for them, I'll be honest.
I mean, yeah, I mean, to be fair, yeah.
Nah, we were talking about Ukraine. We got on the subject of food.
Yeah, and then,
And it's just weird that Russia goes in under the pretense that Nazis control it. Well, it's mostly a Christian nation with a Jewish president.
yeah, but I mean, they should have invaded, but they did get a pass. Hey, break yourself.
What up?
I'm bad with words. You seem to remember. Not the Azov Battalion, but what's the party that got 3% in the last election? Over there
Oh,
in
man,
Utah.
I don't know.
The libertarians.
No, there is a presence there. It's small. 3% isn't that small, but yeah, it exists. But I mean, it was big enough for Putin to say it was his reason, but obviously it's still bullshit. But I mean, you can see the patches. I got the Black Sun, and then one today from the BBC. They're interviewing a guy with the patch from the SS Panther Division. They're wearing that, so they do exist over there.
Talking about the white supremacist group
Yes.
in the Ukraine.
Yes.
Yeah, they exist. Holy shit, they exist. One became a mayor.
Yeah.
You might be surprised to find out there's a couple here, too.
Yeah. Yeah, they like them over here for some reason. Kind of odd.
What, you mean in the United States?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, name one white supremacy group in the United States right now. Name it.
Was it like
Yeah.
Patriot Prayer or something?
Yeah.
You can't name one.
Wasn't Proud Boys...
Dude, every
Oh, that guy that wrote the book and he was out in the woods with that shirt.
Dude,
There's like
every
3 of them.
white supremacy, every victim who claims white supremacy,
Man, I'm not a victim.
who was attacked by white supremacists story is all been fabricated.
Extrapolate from that fucking all of them are like that. That's stupid, dude.
Racism doesn't exist in America like you think it does. Or
This is
what?
a very
Or
similar
how?
vein to fucking Holocaust denial, man.
Oh, yeah. It's all on the
Oh
same.
yeah, because black people in America are being slaughtered and killed by white people.
Black people.
Oh, let me tell you about black people. Here's a stat for you. 12% of black males in the United States commit 52% of all violent crimes.
Oh my god. It's literally...
No, dude.
Yeah, these are literally the greatest hit.
It's the greatest.
You have another monitor open. You're just going down a fucking...
Alright, what's your
Do you know what
statistics?
percentage of fucking murders are solved in this country? It's like 50%.
Yeah, also, the statistics show that 50% of all crimes in America are committed by black males.
Such
And
bullshit,
they're
dude.
committed, Wait, maybe that is bullshit.
Yeah.
It is bullshit.
Yeah.
Let
I want to check, make sure I'm mixing percentages with absolute.
Yeah, let me recheck.
Scale that to,
What? How can you know what percentage of crimes were committed by a certain group if only half of the murders were even solved? So it's you can only know what the fucking solved crimes are for one thing.
Ah, here it is. Here we go. I'm not looking up.
you go ahead.
Alright, so black males make up 12.5% of all, or 7.5% of all U.S. citizens. But they make up 52% of all crimes. All violent crimes. And like a majority of that percentage is against their black patrons.
Welcome to sl4ySl3d, the best damn gun game on the internet.
I honestly didn't think that people believed every single one of those fucking shit-ass talking points.
Oh, technical problem.
Man, it's like in for a penny, in for a pound, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, literally every single one of them, just on a 2-week rotation.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, so then the next step for those stats he's giving out is you look at the economic situation, you look at the over-policing of all those areas.
Yeah, like, you could literally debate this forever, but...
Yeah.
Just
He just kept going. I needed to hear it. I couldn't believe one person believes all that shit.
I actually fucking made a website about that called racialdisadvantages.com, and I just list all the fucking scientific studies showing ways that black people are still discriminated against.
Yeah. Like, is it 20? Like 6 years ago, I was all into that alt-right shit. Before getting to like Fuentes and all that, with like the anti-interracial marriage, all that shit. All the shit he's talking to is just like the easy to digest bullshit talking points. And the next thing you know, they're like, what's with this interracial marriage? We gotta get rid of that.
Yeah, that's pretty mask off.
Yeah. Oh, did you see the, what is it, the Utah governor? He had a nice little letter he put out, I think, today.
what do you say?
What did it say?
I think they're trying to pass something in Utah about the transgender girls in sport. And he basically just said there's 4 transgender girls in sport. Only one of them, I think, in the high school for competing or something. And he basically said it's all bullshit. It's fucking stupid. It was a really good letter, actually. All but hateful. Wasn't sure I was gonna go either with him. But...
It'd be nice to see a little bit of information come out about that too, because like there's a lot of trans women in sports that are doing pretty poorly.
Yeah. What's her name? Yeah, I can't remember her name. The one that's in the news right now. But she was 5th before she started her treatment, and now she would be ranked 400th in the males. Like they're acting like, you know, throws a bra on and then just destroys or something stupid.
Yeah.
What's the website name?
Racialdisadvantages.com. Cost me $14.
Oh, okay.
And I'm still adding to it. It's kind of a work in progress. It's definitely not like a comprehensive list.
So is it like a collection of papers?
Mostly, some of it cites news sources that cite papers, but I try to mostly do academic, like direct links to academic sources, but I haven't weeded it all out to the original source yet.
Yeah.
I'd like to try to collect some on poverty, like the roots of poverty in black communities.
That shit's wild. I can't stop thinking. That shit's wild. It's super gay. Those motherfuckers. God damn.
It almost felt like a comedy routine, you know, but...
Well, yeah, because he would just keep saying, like, the next thing, I'm like, he's gotta be trolling. Because he's like, the cartoon character of that kind of person. He's like exactly that.
I love when you just throw in comments.
Yeah, it's gay, dude. Right to shelter? Gay.
He didn't say the problem with socialism is you run out of other people's money, though. I was really looking forward to that one.
That's because we didn't let him get there. We didn't get into communism. Which is basically, socialism and communism, I think, they just combine the two.
Right.
But Venezuela...
Grenade level activated.
Fire in the hole. Grenade out.
Someone's on that. You better watch
You knew that was
out.
gonna happen. How did you do that?
Welcome to Slay Sled. Sit down, buckle up, and let's go.
Alright, I'm up way past my bedtime. I was just having too much fun. You guys have a good night.
Peace.
Same here.